This is Ordinary Life, and it's nearly the end of the year. And I am joined this week not by Emma, but with
Mike,
who's come along to share some of. We're doing a bit of a recap, I think, because it's nearly the end of the year. It's very exciting. We've done lots of stuff, and we are not medical experts or doctors or anything like that in any way, shape, or form. But we are. Do you know?
we're kind of experts in what's wrong with us.
We're experts on us, Mike.
I know.
Get it right. You can't be an Emma substitute and not get the words right.
I'm adding that Mike je ne sais quoi.
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, come back, Emma. All is forgiven. So we are also sponsored by Cover Yours Insurance. They're always here for you, come rain or shine. You can find them at coveryours.co.nz. From quote to claim, they're in your corner. We would highly recommend checking them out.
Yes.
And here we are. It's the end of the year, Mike.
Yes, and what a year it's been. I did actually, I have to admit, which will get me in trouble, I forgot how it started.
Something happened in the beginning of the year, didn't it? For those of you with full disclosure, Mike and I are indeed we have been an item for a number of years,
On Wednesday, on the 25th of the 1st of the 25th, we kind of seriously got together and
we got hitched.
got hitched.
We tied the knot.
Yep.
Didn't tie it around my neck. That was good.
Yep. Good.
Yeah.
And haven't done so since.
No.
But no.
Seems to be going quite well so far, doesn't it?
Yeah, it certainly does. It certainly does.
Even though we came in this morning and said, let's do a recap of the year. What happened? I can't quite remember.
No.
But that's the kind of way things go sometimes. I should also explain that Emma is going to be back, but she's off doing other stuff this week. So she will be back in a couple of weeks. And we're just going to go a bit crazy today and keep it light.
Yeah.
And keep it fun.
Yeah, for me, it's yeah. But looking back on the year, it's certainly been a year of kind of going, hey, chill a bit, chill, understand who you are and just have a good time, make the most of it.
Yeah.
It would sum up my year.
So what have you learned this year, do you think?
I guess a big thing I've learned is to listen to my body when it says, hey, I need this, or I need you to stop doing that, to actually take its advice and do that. And when I do it, I actually have a much better time of it. Your body's amazingly good at telling you what it needs from moment to moment.
Yeah.
And when it says, hey, I need you to sleep and stop, then do it.
Yeah.
And when it says, hey, I need you to get up and get out in the sunshine, again, just listen to it and do it, and you end up, a much happier place.
So why can't? For those people that may not be aware, do you have Parkinson's?
I do not.
Do you have a chronic illness?
I guess you would call it a chronic illness.
Well, you've got an invisible disability for sure, haven't you?
I'm definitely in the invisible disability boat.
Yeah.
So, brief recap. Just over 5 years ago, October 2000, I had a out-of-hospital sudden cardiac arrest, which involved 30 minutes of CPR.
And where was that CPR, Mike? Was it in a hospital, or was it somewhere safe like that? Or
Well, I did say it was out of hospital. So
It
it
was
was
out of
actually, you were there, my dear.
I was.
Thankfully. So thank you for the leading question. Sorry. Yes, it was at Manfield Racetrack. I was looking awesomely cool on my motorbike, impressing my girlfriend, hot stuff and the leathers and the motorbike. Oh, yeah, that's me.
yeah, and
Yeah, and whilst you were going by the side of the racetrack, I decided to have a wee unscheduled lie down beside the track. And anyway, we came through it well. And I've spent the last 5 years learning how to deal with the fallout of it. And it's, it's been a hard road. And this has been the best year since.
It's not been bad, eh? I mean, we've both said, haven't we? That we've learned so much about each other, because when I met you, you were like Mr. Corporate, and you were all, people are just lazy and they should just get on with stuff. And now I think you have quite a different approach to life.
Yeah, I was sometimes skeptical, probably overly skeptical at times, of, are you really that disabled that you can't work? Maybe are you really, trying your hardest
Because you look fine.
Because you look fine. Well, as a 6'5", slim, 50-something-year-old.
You're talking yourself up now, aren't you?
Yeah, I look perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And yet, sometimes just doing the grocery shopping is a real challenge. But, so you never know. You never quite know what's going on. And I think that's one of the challenges that yourself and Emma have talked about quite a lot, that this invisible disability, everyone assumes
Absolutely.
You're okay
Everybody
all the time.
Everybody looks at you and everyone just thinks you're totally okay. And we've both got issues and things that have happened to us over the year. Like me, for one, my Parkinson's has got worse, but my health and my exercise has increased.
Now, your flexibility now from this time last year has greatly increased. I mean, 2 years ago, you would often of a morning struggle to put your socks on, particularly your left foot. And sometimes would ask me. And now the other day, just sat down on the end of the bed. I'm running late. Put your socks on. Got your shoes on and ran out the door.
I have noticed that, because there was a moment when I thought, this is getting really hard. And I remember somebody had said, oh, you can buy these things that help you put your socks on. And I thought, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be reliant on gadgets. And maybe that time will come, but I don't want it to be now. And I've worked really hard on trying to improve my overall health and fitness.
Because, quite frankly, there's too much fun to be had to give into these things.
Absolutely.
A bit of hard work. You keep yourself in as good a shape as you can. In my case, don't overdo it and wreck myself.
Do you ever set yourself little challenges? Because I do. Like one of the things I do is when I've had a shower or a bath, when you're getting dried, it sounds really silly, but I tell myself I have to dry between my toes. I have to put my you cross one ankle over onto your knee, and I have to bend over and reach my foot comfortably and dry my foot properly. And that's just a little thing that I make myself do, because if I can't do that, then I think I'm doing, I don't know, it's like my little test anyway of how well I'm doing.
So I do have things like that, but weirdly it's in exactly the opposite way, because my problem is if I overdo things, I hit a wall and basically shut down. So for me, it's, can I get to the end of the day without being so that I'm not over fatigued, that I'm actually able to enjoy the evening.
Yeah.
I'm not so tired that I'm grumpy and...
Because you do get really fatigued quite easily, hey? And so what you have to kind of eke out almost what energy you've got.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, every day is... I plan what I do every day down to quite a detail. I don't sit down there with a notepad, but I think, right, today need to get some groceries in, make sure the house is reasonably tidy. So I'll do those two things.
List.
Other things, and those are my must-dos for today, and that's probably going to be it. And learning to, and this is part of what I've done, and I think it's been one of the great things of this year, is got better at going, that's enough. And if I do that, I can now enjoy the evening. And the other stuff that I'd like to get done today, it can wait till tomorrow.
Yeah,
so it's kind of a different thing. It's keeping myself in my limit.
Yeah, because it is kind of hard trying to measuring all that stuff out. And for somebody who was so active and so, always on the go, it's been quite hard. But this year you have done exceptionally well, I think. Apart from like the odd hospital trip, which we don't need to go into right now. But yeah, they've not been so great. Yeah. But you're still here and you're still smiling, and I think that's really good.
Yeah, no, it's been certainly been a fun year.
And Christmas was certainly interesting, especially considering we needed to keep things stress-free. So naturally, we only had, how many people? 13?
13 for dinner.
Yeah, it's just a small family Christmas.
And that was just a couple of days after the twins' 16th birthday.
Oh, so, yeah, let's not forget the birthdays. So we got, double birthday, Christmas. Then we had your daughter, and then you had your brother.
Yes, I had my brother's 65th. So we planned a quiet week, and it ended up being not quite so quiet.
Rather not quiet, but that's just part of life, right?
Yep.
It would be boring if we just sat still.
And I must admit that's one of the great achievements of the year is to get through all that without
killing each other.
Well, I'm a big fan of flashy lights, but I'm not such a big fan of the vehicles with the flashy lights.
What, the ambulances?
Yes.
No, nobody likes the ambulances having to come and turn up for you. So yeah, it was a really busy Christmas, which is par for the course, I guess, in our house. And yeah.
Yes, well, with 7 children between the two of us.
Thankfully, not all at home.
No. Increasingly number off out becoming epic individuals in their own right.
But what I really enjoy is that the children also they just take it all in their stride, hey? I mean, there's all your stuff to deal with, there's all my stuff to deal with, and yet they're just like, oh yeah, that's just Mum and Mike. And Emma says the same about her children. They're just like, oh yeah, that's just Mum. They muck in, they help, they sympathise, but yeah.
And when my daughters are up, I mean, they're both, they'll come out to visit us over Christmas and stuff, and they'll see me getting grumpy and kind of go, Dad, you need to go and have a nap. Yeah. Everyone, when I say, if I need to take myself away and just recover for a bit, I've started referring to it as putting myself into low power mode or recharging.
Think that's excellent.
So, but yeah, it's just it's been a great year of learning how to best live life within the limitations that my condition has put me in.
And let's not forget, it's also been an epic year for us here at Coast Access Radio on the podcast, because we've also gone weekly with our new shorter episodes, which has been absolutely fantastic. And
Emma has joined you?
Emma has joined me permanently, which is also brilliant, apart from obviously glaring omission today because she has personal things to attend to. It's very selfish of her. And we miss you, Emma. Huge thanks to Cover Yours, who started sponsoring us this year. That's been really big. And of course, you can find us on our Facebook page and Instagram, and we're also on ordinarylife.co.nz. So you can get in touch with us and you can ask us questions and say hi. We'd love you to stop by and say hello. Any more top tips for a great year?
Oh, I was going to say, if they'd like, I guess if listeners would like to have us discuss anything, then just ask away.
Ask away, and we shall do our best to answer. So I think that's all from us, and thank you very much for listening, and thank you for an epic year if you've been with us. And if you I'm falling apart, what can I do?
I hope you all have a fantastic new year. And we'll see you on the flip side.
Ka kite anō, have a great new year, and we will see you next year.
This program was made with assistance from New Zealand On Air for radio broadcast and through the accessmedia.nz website. Thank you, New Zealand On Air.